Right, GTA. I'm Alex from Jar. Also with me, I have got
Jim, Jamie, yo.
and over on Skype we have,
Ruben.
and today we are reviewing GTA V, probably the biggest game of the year.
Of the decade.
Anyone want to disagree with that? Biggest game?
No.
Probably the biggest game.
Not the decade. I'm going to go with year. Yeah, year.
At least the year, but anyway.
Not the best game of the year, though.
Oh, we'll get into that in a sec. So to get this
Another video.
to get the ball rolling here, I'll just sort of describe. You know what GTA is about. It's an open world, third person, pretty much do whatever you want game.
You do what's in the name quite a lot.
Yeah, you steal cars, you shoot people.
There's a lot of granding, some thefting, and occasionally autoing.
Yeah, and murder, quite a lot of murder as well, and
So it
of
should actually be Grand Theft Murder Auto.
lots of over the top sort of dialogue and violence and things. But anyway, so the story here is we got three main characters, right? Michael, Trevor,
And Franklin.
and Franklin. Yeah.
The Eye Roller.
And basically, they're all criminals. Basically, they were all in their youth. They were big sort of heist people.
Trevor and Michael were.
Trevor and Michael.
Yeah, well, Franklin's still in his youth.
Yeah, Franklin was too young. But anyway, they were. Yeah, so they all a heist goes all wrong, and then we cut to years later, and it's
About like 10 years as a decade, so a lot of time has passed since the intro.
yeah, and basically what it comes to is it's these characters, well, the two characters coming back together again, and the new guy coming in, and then it's crazy antics and heists and so on, and yeah, like you don't need to know any more than that. That's plenty, and it's great. I mean,
Yeah.
well, I think possibly the best character in this. It's going to sound really cheesy, but is the world itself. I mean, I think it's probably.
Excuse me 1 second. I'm just going to get a plastic bag. I need to vomit, and then I'll be back.
It's
It's the most sort of alive and
yeah, it's like
real world.
it's not like in a lot of games where it's a big world, but
breathing world.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see just dudes like screwing in a camper van in the wild.
yeah, a couple of guys getting on.
Going out.
No, what's it's in the old GTA's. If you play GTA 4, you know this. It's just the
Ugh.
beginning is fucking boring. It really is.
Rockstar have never been really good with that, have they?
No,
Starting
Red
games.
Dead as well. That's a fucking amazing game. But the intro, if you want to play through it again,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, the intro is an instant put off. It's just
yeah.
So let's quickly say which GTAs we've played before, because I personally I've never played one before, so this is my first one. What about you, Jim?
So I played GTA 4 and San Andreas. San Andreas, slightly.
And what about you, Ruben?
I have played Vice City for 5 minutes, and I played San Andreas when I was like 9, 10 years old. Yes, I had responsible parents. It was fun, and GTA 4 never finished it. He owned it longer than both. Yeah, I've owned it longer than both of you, and I never finished it.
Yeah, I
And
finished
Grand
it.
Theft Auto 5. GTA 5 is the only one I've ever finished.
Everyone's in agreement. This is probably the best one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
This is easily like the
It's-
best one.
San Andreas is what people thought that was better than GTA 4 because of the freedom, but they've just completely taken it back from the gritty realism.
It's pretty.
There's gritty realism and there's boring Eastern European men.
I mean, This game's pretty gritty, though, isn't it? It's really violent.
But it's
and
it's comical. It's more comical than GTA 4.
it's a dark parody of
Real
culture,
everything.
of American culture, basically. So it's very satirical and probably not suitable for 10-year-olds because they just won't understand what they're talking about. Like they would just see people being tortured and be like,
And the language
that's
at
funny.
the beginning isn't really that suitable. So.
"Well, yeah, there's a sex scene in there. You know,
This is a strip club.
it's an adult game."
There's a couple of men
Well, it has a big old 18 slapped on the front of it, so it is an adult game. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you say.
This, wait, do you want to go?
Yeah, in GTA 4, there were those side missions that only appeared when you were near them, and there was nothing to do apart from steal a helicopter, crash, die, get bored, go off the game. Once you finish,
Our cycle of going on to GTA 4 Online was, well, we're here.
yeah, drive to the airport,
Airport.
helicopter. Now what?
Fly around, read way too close to the ground until we crash.
The most interesting thing, though, about this game, is something I can't believe no other game, no big game has ever done before, which has the the multiple protagonists, but you can switch between them whenever you feel like it. So you have your 3 characters, and you'll just like, I'm going to go see what Trevor's doing now, and you'll do the little cutscene thing where it zooms out of the map, flies over to him, and he goes back down, and then he's like there in his underwear,
drunk
he's
on a mountain.
on a little island, like half naked, like with dead bodies everywhere, and he's like, ugh.
Yeah, it was cool the first few times, but then after a while, I was like, I just want to go to the place, and I can't.
And yeah, the story's pretty interesting the whole way through. I mean, there's no real like cow wrangling mission like in Red Dead. It's pretty, and
there's that tow truck mission at the start.
Yeah, but that's side quests, so.
And the I guess the most fun you're going to have is with the heists. There are how many? Like 3 or 4, maybe 5 heists in the game.
I think isn't it?
Might be 6 or 7.
But they're all basically big set pieces that you sort of design yourself almost. You
it's
you
not
choose
like,
how you want to do it.
It's not like
conduct. There you go.
It's not a terrible sort of just guidelines thing. You actually have.
It's not like a COD set piece where it happens no matter what.
You choose
decide
who to switch between. And all
yeah, everyone remember Modern Warfare 2? Driving up the runway, controlling the car.
I mean, some of these heists, they're like some of the best things I've done in a game this year. They're so they just make you feel like really empowered. It's pretty cool, yeah. And the the helicopters.
Yeah, one of the few disadvantages.
I mean, you should probably mention the controls, because the controls for the older GTAs, they've always been a bit floaty, haven't they? They haven't been very solid.
The shooting was
it's clunky. Is a better word.
It was awkward. The cover system wasn't very good. Just like it was, you could say it was good for the time because you could pretty much take cover to anything, but.
And checkpoint system, they've improved and everything.
Jesus Christ. GTA 4, you go through like the hardest level, die once, you're back at the beginning.
So they've basically effectively...
So now...
They reinvented like the whole sort of... Well, they've taken basically almost like Max Payne with a few things taken out.
Yeah.
And made it pretty similar to that.
And took away jumping huge distances.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, there was no real sort of gameplay things that were annoying me at any time, thanks to the controls.
Yeah.
Thank God, because that alone could ruin it if they didn't get the controls right. But no, it all seemed pretty good from what I played. And I only did the main campaign, but still that was like 15 hours, if not longer.
Longer, I'd say.
And you did.
Yeah.
You guys have done more.
I did it over 3 days.
Yeah. I mean, this is a long game.
Only 22
like a big
hours.
game. Like.
I did it again.
You're getting a hell of a lot of game for your money here.
And it's full of Easter eggs as well.
Yeah, and side missions and all that.
I think the main character, Trevor, though, I think he's my favourite new character that I've seen in a long time.
I have to go with Michael.
I just thought Trevor was so unpredictable and so crazy, but he wasn't just like over the top crazy because he could be. It was just...
He seemed like an actual just fucking psycho.
It was like, this guy probably exists somewhere, just like in a desert, just being a psychopath.
Being a meth dealer.
Yeah. And it's funny as well. I got some genuine laughs out of this game. It's not like really forced sort of,
it's not,
hey, it's a meme, look, that's funny. No,
Borderlands. What said that? Was that you too? I didn't. Oh, never mind.
And you got GTA Online as well, which I haven't really played much of. I played like an hour.
I'm level 26.
It's
so much I've played it.
What do you think about
most
it?
people would know it was bloody buggy at the start.
Oh, yeah.
You get into that difficult area, though, where should you criticize a game for having bugs day one or...
Yeah, I know.
Because in a month, those problems are going to be gone.
You see, what I'm going to say is that without the multiplayer, it would be worth full price anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was like... All these people losing their minds about GTA Online. It's like, you still got one hell of a game here. And
you can't complain.
Yeah.
Especially when they give you $500,000.
In-game, yeah.
Yeah, obviously in-game, yeah. No, they gave everyone
they just gave
$500,000.
$500,000.
They have enough money now.
Yeah, they probably do have enough money after what this game brought in.
They could just stop the whole... There'd be no third world if Rockstar just got rid of all their GTA profits.
But aren't they? They're gradually updating online, so in like
Yeah,
a year, it's going to be totally different to what it is now.
They said they might add new areas like maybe Liberty
Yeah,
City, Vice
and they're
City,
going to add
whatever.
heists and something and stuff like that.
There's my one problem with the online at the moment is that the missions aren't really anything special.
Yeah, to me, it looked like you didn't have that much to really sort of do.
Like you know the GTA 4 layout: get in a car, drive here, shoot that, drive somewhere else, shoot that, drive home.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's like, it'll be, drive here, get this, drive away, and then all of a sudden, baddies!
Yeah, but what one mission that stood out was that Titan one.
That's a good one. I was going to say that as well.
That's actually like
I was going to say actually there is actually in the main campaign, not in the online, because I wouldn't know. There's a lot of variety in the main missions. Like nearly every mission has a little thing that you do that's like, wow, that was really memorable. Which a lot of games are just.
I think top mission for me though is probably, I don't know. We don't talk about missions, or do we not want to because it's spoilery maybe?
How about we dedicate like a bit at the end to anything that's sort of spoilerish
after the verdict?
After the verdict, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So what else is there in this game? We've covered the map, the story, the
just
characters.
the refinements, the driving.
Oh
If you
god.
play GTA 4,
yeah.
you fucking slide. You're driving on ice in that game.
Oh yeah, the three main characters, they've all got their special abilities, don't they?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Trevor's got his maniac, like you're invincible for a bit of time mode. Franklin's got his slow down time while you're driving, so it's a bit easier.
Enhances like how quickly you turn. And
Yeah,
stuff.
and Michael's got his slow down
bullet
time. His
bullet time.
effectively, yeah.
which is what
yeah.
Rockstar are good at.
Which makes it more varied and makes it more fun ultimately as well.
Problem is, now that they've done that, what else can they do?
I mean, yeah, I'm going to say
More
in a sequel, they I don't know what they're going to. It's going to be
bigger.
Yeah,
Bigger
sort
is
of
better.
Top it. Have
How to
like
top
20
it.
characters.
They're just going to ask Bethesda, could you make a huge world for us? Sure. And then they'll just fill it with stuff. Done.
We'll do the
The voice acting.
the voice acting and everything, yeah. Because all the voice acting is really good.
Yeah.
All the animations are particularly good. Like it's all really well mocapped and everything. And I didn't get any bugs at all.
Some people did, like...
Sorry to just stray onto a different game, but I saw like one of the opening cutscenes for Assassin's Creed 4, and this woman asks the main character, "Privateering, is it dangerous?" And the voice acting was that was awful. How can you get away with that?
Something to do with European voice acting, I think.
It was bad.
But anyway, what were we saying? Something about the mocap and the voice acting and everything. It's all.
If you look at the people who played the characters, they are the same. It's actually
It's really
quite
weird
creepy.
seeing them all stood
It's
in
really,
the-
really weird.
Did you guys have any like annoying glitches that sort of ruined anything?
I wouldn't call it a glitch, but the first time I played through it, I didn't listen when Oh no, that's a spoil. Can't talk about it.
So it wasn't anything like
I didn't do something that I was told to do.
Oh,
It was
right.
very beneficial for the whole game.
Do you
and I
have
just
any-
didn't do it.
Well, other than online, but like there are small things that are slightly annoying. Like we said, the helicopters, they fly like you're carrying a train constantly.
Yeah, that's one thing though. These missions that require you to be quite accurate with the helicopter, and the helicopter's controls are like, oh my god, just please, do it.
Say the last heist, obvious choice. Did we all do that? We've all tried that at least once, surely.
I haven't known.
Oh, I did. There's a big old sequence involving helicopters and
Yeah.
God.
I think I did that one.
It's
See, three of us, and we didn't even all experience the same thing with our thing.
I tried every different option. Like,
You went
did
back
twice.
But a lot of people complained about the planes, but I think they're actually really good.
I mean,
Yeah, I like the jets.
They're actually
Those are
fun. Like compare it to Battlefield jets.
well, they're actually flying.
Yeah, I mean, which again, I really enjoyed flying jets in Battlefield, but it was weird sometimes. Some of the things you could do with them.
Then they just didn't feel as solid.
And there aren't that many missions that require you to fly them, really.
there's like one.
It's like
and then
two.
the rest of
There's two, I think. But either way, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, there are two. There are two that involve planes.
the two. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so we've covered just about everything. This game. I mean,
I'm
it's.
trying to think of like problems.
It was. Yeah, I can't really think of. I know a problem. I know a problem.
you go.
It's hardly really a problem though, but you know Actually, I probably talk about it's about the ending in the. I'll cover that after the. Yeah, I'll do that in a sec.
Should we just give our verdict so we can do that, please?
Let Jim talk about his problems if he has any.
Like in Red Dead, there were gang hideouts. You could do that in
like side questy sort of.
Yeah, they were completely optional. I wanted that.
You wanted just
in
things
single
to do.
player, because once you finish it, I like killing people, and fighting cops is really hard now.
That's It was a little bit frustrating at the beginning of the game when you're getting used to it, trying to escape the cops now and again. They're ruthless. They will drive.
They just do that thing. Yeah,
they will trying to escape on a bicycle. They'll ram you off that bike and fucking shoot you while you're on the ground. They don't.
I like the best thing is when they say, "Stop the car and get out" or something. It's like, so we can execute you at point blank.
But yeah, I think this game lives up to the hype easily.
Yeah,
which is rare.
I do have one not problem but kind of problem. There are just guns. It's like, oh, I have an entire inventory full of guns. I don't really know what to do with them. It was just kind of like there was no gradual. It's just like, here's everything.
Yeah, what I'd like to see though in another GTA is like an upgrade tree. I really think that.
Yeah,
I was thinking about saying that, but then I thought maybe I should just not.
Well, I said it now, so I'll get any shit if people disagree.
You know the stats that you can upgrade.
Yeah, they were pretty.
That's like a non-thing, really, isn't it? It's like
there, but
they're just touching on that, having an upgrade
here's
tree.
How to level up stamina: mash A or X enough times, and your stamina's at 100.
Yeah, and like the driving skill, it gives you more like control when you're in the air, which is kind of weird.
Which is
I want control on the ground, thank you. If I'm in the air, I'm not doing a very good job.
But these are nitpicks, though. Like, it doesn't take anything really away.
Anything that we say against it can just be destroyed by the. There are
within it. The positives outweigh the little negatives it has by such a large margin that it doesn't even compare. And if you don't like GTA, if you don't like the idea of GTA, if you don't like open world games, you're not going to like this game. So that's about what you can say about it. Like, it is what it is, and it does what it does extremely well, and it's funny and it's entertaining. All the characters are really funny and interesting, and
lives up to the hype.
One thing we should say is that Alex didn't actually like GTA games before this one.
I saw GTA 4 and I was like, wow, I don't want to play this. Then I played Red Dead and I was like, wow, this is one of the best games I've ever played in my life. And then
I think when you played it, I hadn't actually finished it at that point.
You'd never finished it.
No, I had finished it. Yeah, I'd gotten like right to the end.
Oh yeah, but you just didn't do the very last thing. Anyway, so let's give all of our sort of verdicts, then.
You go first, Alex.
I'll go first, then. Where's my thing? Right, so this is as good as a game can be, basically, in my eyes. So I'm going to give this the perfect score of only a little bit shit, only that tiny bit shit, which ultimately is still a perfect score in my eyes.
Jim? Like a little speck of shit.
Yeah, just a little bit of speck of shit. Yeah.
Jim. I'm being a GTA, but I like Rockstar. I'm their fanboy. So I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna give it my best lightest beige. This beige is so light it's gonna blind you when you look at it.
Well, just for controversy's sake, I might give it just a pretty good, or maybe I'll go in between and give it a pretty great. That way, it's like it's a really good. Yeah. Because like the problem is I like other games more, but this game is a really good game.
It's a hard thing. Yeah, you can't bring it down like comparing it to other things. It's its own thing, and
this is as good as it gets in my eyes. I don't have anything. I mean, that's better.
Just like that movie starring Jack Nicholson.
Like at the moment, this would probably be my game of the year. Like, and this has been a damn good year for games. Like,
my game of the year is just
as a game though. I reckon this is game of the year. But other things did little things better than it. But as a fully fledged game, I think this is probably game of the year so far.
I can't agree.
Okay, well, we're going to do a Game of the Year discussion thing anyway, so we can just talk about that.
Right now?
No.
In the next episode.
We have to talk about spoilers quickly then. I was going to say about the ending. You've got the 3 ending thing.
Wait, we should probably tell them. Spoilers, you should go off the video if you haven't finished or whatever.
Yeah, fucking run. So run while you still can.
I mean, if you haven't finished GTA by now, then why did you get all the way through this? To the spoiler bit. Anyway,
just to check that the purchase was.
So you get to the end.
And bought it by now.
You get to the end, and there are 3 endings, and 2 of them they're pretty terrible, to be honest.
And then you got the Death Wish.
And then you got the like the only ending I see is as being real, because the other two I just think, what's the point in that? Like, you've just built everything up to this place where it's totally unsatisfying, and it's just weird.
Well, we've said spoiler warning, so we might as well say what it is. You have the option to kill Trevor or kill Michael as Franklin, and I was hoping that. I mean, I like the game, so I don't care if they bring out DLC. I'd like it if they brought out DLC where it's heists with the three main characters, because, to be honest, Franklin is not the best of the three. He's still good, but he's not the best. And if it was just him with, like, some crew, it's not going to be as interesting as...
Well, I don't think they're going to do that.
Because the characters are best when they're interacting with each other in their own ways.
And Franklin was good because he was the straight sort of guy, while the other two were always sort of...
The eye roller, as everyone seems to be calling him. He just rolled his eyes and said, I'll fucking kill those guys.
That's what made him sort of work. Like, because if he was like the only main character, he'd probably be a bit dull.
Yeah.
But you've got Michael and Trevor to sort of even it out. You were going to say something about, like, you weren't listening to something.
Oh, I missed, there's the missions, the assassination missions, where you're, like, heavily advised to invest a lot of money in Company X and then kill Company X's head dude, and then stocks are super expensive, cheap, whatever.
Yeah, they stock
like
missions.
And I didn't do it until like the last one, and then so on my second playthrough I did it, and I had $3 million before I'd even done the last heist.
Right, before we stop, then let's just all say our favourite heists. Then might as well to everyone who's played it.
Yeah, probably should have done that before the spoilers, but.
Oh yeah, most people have played it. It's fine. But my one is that one in the little bank where you're all armored and you've got the chain gun.
Yeah, that was good.
My favorite one.
But I'm trying to think what happens in the last one. It's really blurred for me now. I can't remember.
Helicopters carrying the gold and the.
Because I've done both, so they all mix together in my head.
I've done one of that last one, and that last one I didn't really have that much fun with because there's this hacking mini game. I chose the worst hacker, so I failed it like 40 fucking times. Because you've got to hack some traffic lights to let them through and stop Merryweather from getting to you.
No, I think I like the last one because all the four gauntlets all driving at each other was just like, this is like the Italian Job, but not.
And then like
should have done
the helicopter bit, the only flying through the...
That was a pain in the ass. I failed that like 4
times. I failed
it
once because I'd like one of the dudes just crashed. But anyway, that's it. That's our first review ever. And it's a good game to be our first review for, because it's a damn good game.
Just flip and suck its ass.
Yeah, just suck its dick the whole time.
Wait, what can suck its dick the whole time?
We can. All three of us pretty much did for 22 minutes
of Rockstar's big old shrinky dink.
Yeah.
Kind of depressing now that you think about it.
Well, I think that wraps up this episode. Fuck you, audience. Fuck you.